I am Celine. And this is Benjamin. We are traveling the world with our Toyota Land Cruiser from Belgium to South Africa. We have reached the spectator point of Dakar. In 1 hour, the first motorbikes will pass by. There are already quite some spectators, but there are also still camels passing on the track, so I think they will have to move on. We think the first motorbike is approaching because there's a heli coming in this direction, and normally the heli follows the first motorbike to have good footage. So let's see. Cameras ready. How do you like it so far?
I like it.
After a beautiful Dakar day, we are now driving to the bivouac. We're gonna camp close to the bivouac, and we're very lucky. We met a man, his son is participating in the rally with a motorbike. He himself also participated for many years, and he granted us access to the camp. So we will take a look. We will see some participants. We will see their trucks. We will see how they maintain it at night. So it will be interesting. We're waiting at the bivouac till our friends come with the entrance pass, and we're in! Yay!
It's hot.
Troopies! Good morning from our
Super quiet.
rooftop tent. We're awakened by the helicopters because we're almost parked on the track. We're very close to the start. Helicopters are coming close, so it means the motorbikes will soon start. It was a not so quiet night because all the cars, they do test drives during the night. When the mechanics are finished with their work, they take the cars for test drive. So there was a lot of noise, but it's an experience, you know. So the start is just here. So here's the start line. The first 3 racers already started. We moved a bit away from the start to see the passage of the first cars. At the second Dakar day, we got reunited with our Saudi friends. They not only took us to party in the desert, they also showed us around Al-Ula. We went for a morning run in the desert, 5.5 kilometers, but it feels like 8 with some sand stretches. And now we have to descend this last rock to get to our camp. We're on our way to a kind of high society event. Just like we are. No, we're gonna watch polo, desert polo. Desert polo, it's a full weekend of desert polo, and through our friends here we got access for 1 day.
Polo, it's with horses, a stick and a ball, and scoring goals. So, but we will show you now. Stay tuned.
We have never seen a polo game, so it will be definitely interesting.
As a captain, go forward. Who's going to turn first? It's not going with the goal. Oh, they're fighting, aren't they? The ball goes down near the back end. Then Tata! Shoot it! Come then, Tata! And it's 2-1. And that is the end of the opening check, ladies and gentlemen.
We exchanged our Saudi friends for our Swiss friends again. We have been around Alula for a few days now already. I have a new hat from the polo event. Today we will go and see the Maraya mirror build. Here is really stunning. It's really a dream to drive in, and we're having a good time, but we're taking it slowly as it has been very busy in the last couple of days. So in the next days we will probably take some rest, do some more sightseeing. I don't know what else. Just go with the flow. We're now at the Harad viewpoint where we have a view on the city of Alula. But what is most spectacular is all the rock formations. Driving down again for a revisit of Alula. We are on the fort of Alula, looking down on the Old Town and the Oasis in which we just walked. It's a really special place. It's completely in development, so you will see that it will change a lot over the coming years, but it's all done in a very nice way. It seems like it's done with respect for the environment. All the lighting is very dim to protect the sky full of stars in the night. So I wonder how this place will look in a few years, but I think it's very special that we can be here now before it gets too touristy. We just showered in a gas station and now we're looking for a place to spend the night. We found it. Benjamin just have to drive up here and that's it. Parked for the night, level and a bit against the wind. We are in Hegra, UNESCO World Heritage. It's the Petra of Saudi Arabia. It's an extensive area full of tombs from the Nabateans as well, same as in Petra. You cannot enter them except this one here. You can only visit Hegra with a tour or with a touring car or with a Land Rover private tour. We chose the bus because it's cheaper, obviously. Actually, the Land Rovers, they get at the sites at the same time, so I think it depends a bit on the timing, if you can get a more private experience. We left Al-Ula this morning after more than a week, I think. There was a lot of things going on, so we stayed a long time. Now we are on our way to Wadi Al-Disah. The first plan was to reach it today, but then along the way we saw some beautiful rocks and we decided to take a side trip. And around 3 o'clock in the afternoon we installed us here. I was in the middle of a very thrilling book, so I finished it. Benjamin wrote a bit in our diary, and then I was going through all the footage from Iraq, and I noticed I did a lot of vlogging there, and I have the feeling I'm doing it less now in Saudi, so let's try and pick it up again. Maybe when I go through all the footage I will see that I was still vlogging a lot, but for now I have the feeling that it's been a while. We're on the road again, day 2 of getting from Al-Ula to Wadi Al-Disah. You can easily do it in one day, but we decided to take 2 days. The landscape is desolate, but still there are little towns. I honestly couldn't live here. It's so harsh. We drove off the highway into the direction of Wadi Al-Disah and going down, overlooking the Wadi. It's really a fantastic view. I went outside to film. It's a really coldy day. It's a really cold day. It's chilly, windy. Luckily I have a bent sweater. We're descending into the canyon. So we think there's an asphalt road up until the Wadi, but this road already is very beautiful. but not good for our brakes. Where are we? It's so beautiful here. We're gonna try to fly the drone. It's windy, scoldy and windy. So we'll see if it will be possible. And here it stops. Bye bye asphalt, hello bumpy roads. We're now in a quite wide valley, super beautiful, and soon we will have to go into the wadi, which I think will be more narrow. This is fun. We're cleaning up after our lunch break and ready to tackle the next half of Wadi Al-Disah, and then we will find a nearby wadi to camp for the night, because in Wadi Al-Disah it's not allowed anymore. This is the wadi in which we will look for a camp spot. Also a beauty.
A little more rocky.
Just a little more rocky and bumpy. I don't like this inclination. The wadi in which we camp starts to look very pretty right now, with the last rays of sunlight shining on it. It's morning and we have a visitor. Ooh, more than one visitor. Hello, what you doing? After 2 nights on this beautiful camp spot, we're now chasing the sun actually, because this spot doesn't have sun in the morning. We continue a bit further in the wadi. We think there will be a side wadi and maybe we can make a loop and look for a more sunny spot. Ah, the sun is there already. found a beautiful sunny spot where we just enjoyed the day. And now at the end of the day we're taking a walk. We will try to climb a nearby rock wall to get a bit of an overview of the area. I said climbing, but of course it's more like hiking with some bouldering. We are not climbers. It's very easy to find a path on these rocks. From up high you can really appreciate the vastness of the landscapes here. We were saying to one another today that we think it's probably the most beautiful country that we have driven in so far. Maybe Chile, Argentina, Patagonia could be a competition. This morning we leave our sunny spot. Our water tank is almost empty, so the goal of today is to fill up the water tank and to look for a shower. There's a boiler. No shower head. Next episode you'll find out if we manage to shower and see how we prepare to get into the Hizma desert. Buckle up, as it's a hell of a ride. Are you with us?